Welcome to the Pathways to Surrender podcast. I'm Michael Warmoth, and thank you for joining us for this guided meditation. Please note that these meditations are recorded in a tropical setting with the windows and doors open, so you will hear birds and other sounds. Try not to let them distract you from the words. Let's take a moment now to just get settled in, get comfortable and relaxed. Maybe close our eyes and take some breaths and just listen to the music before the meditation starts. We often hear the use of the word will or willpower and the need to surrender our will. But are we conscious of what that actually means? Are we consciously aware of how we are using our will? And what is the will? The will essentially is our ability to choose what we are going to hold as true, to choose what we think needs to be done, what we should be doing, how we should be. And it is our ability to close our mind, our awareness, our conscious awareness to the truth, to distract ourselves, to create separation in our conscious awareness. That ability requires effort, uses energy. In the body, we experience it as contraction. We may notice that at times we stop breathing. That is the will closing down our energetic systems to prevent the surfacing of our authentic selves in our conscious awareness. We may suffer from chronic tensions. They are the same thing. The will shutting down the flow of the authentic self. When we are driven to do things that, in retrospect, seem to contribute nothing to our peace, that is the will. When we sit down to meditate and we feel a block, a resistance, that is the will. But we are not victims of the will. We are the drivers of it. You could liken the use of the will to a person who has decided they want to visit the forests and be in nature. And they get in their car and drive all through the forests and have set a time scale for what they are doing and have a schedule, and are constantly frustrated when things block their way. When traffic is heavy, roads are closed, and they can't do it exactly like they wanted to do it. And they get home and they feel getting into nature was of no use to them whatsoever. To release the will would be to stop the car and get out and sit in the forest, and to be open to whatever happened. But due to our conditioning, we now are living under the idea that our will, that is, our ideas of what is right and what is the right way to be and how things should be, are the truth. We're actually afraid to let go of our will and surrender to what is. You can feel the energy of the will if you pay attention. If you think of that person in a car trying to get somewhere, trying to do something, trying to meet some demands, that is the will at work. And we bring that to our spiritual practice. We are determined that we are going to find peace, or that we are going to let go of something, and we are going to do it the way we think we should, the right way, when actually we just need to let things be, let ourselves be. But when we are under the spell of the dissociated mind of the ego, the idea of letting go of the will seems an insane idea. The idea of letting go of control seems impossible and dangerous and scary. And so, this is our most important and useful use of the will. To decide that what we want is to be at peace with what is, whatever it is right now, the reality of this moment. We can choose to be at peace with it. We can use our will to dedicate our conscious awareness to what is the experience of this moment, no matter how scary or difficult that might seem. For there is one thing that we forget, although it is known within us, and that is that we are held in the hands of grace. There is no better way to put it. There is an infinite and perfect power and intelligence and wisdom holding us, giving us life, and always seeking to guide us, always seeking to be an expression of an infinite loving presence. That is actually what awaits us when we let go and give up our will. So many of us experienced trauma and separation, anxiety, when we were young and dependent, that we gave up any idea of trusting anybody or anything other than our will and control. But we didn't actually lose our connection with the truth. We just blocked it out of our awareness. It is always true that we are inseparable from our creative source. We could know that completely, trust in it fully, surrender to it totally. And what we would find would be a life of love and miracles and joy, a profound peace, the peace of knowing the infinite truth of who and what we are. Our ego has such a small view, is only capable of a small view of who and what we are. And we have heard that, we have believed it. We can hardly accept the idea of the infinite being within us. Nevertheless, it is true, and it is known to us. We are not separate from it. It is only a trick of the mind that makes us believe we are separate, that we are small, that we are on our own. It is a hallucination. Most of us have had some experience, even if just momentary, of seeing the infinite, knowing the truth, having the light revealed to us. That knowing is alive within us. In this moment, we have a choice of how we use our will. Will we use it to resist, to keep the separation in place? Or will we use it to direct our awareness to what is actually true in this moment, to becoming present to the reality of this moment? We cannot count on the ego to make this work. We cannot count on our old ways of doing things to have a new experience. In this moment, the power and presence of the infinite is here. The loving, creative wisdom of an infinite intelligence is here. Let us choose to place our faith and trust in that. Just let go of our need to be right, to be good, to do the right thing, to be anything but what we are. Perfect expression of a perfect creative source. That is all there is to do in this moment. Thank you for listening to this episode of our podcast. If you would like more information on these meditations and teachings, you can visit pathwaystosurrender.com. You might be interested in our other podcast, Pathways to Wholeness. These are episodes of meditative teachings designed to help us move to the next step in our journey, letting go, learning to surrender, overcoming resistance. That's Pathways to Wholeness. Look for the next episode soon. We'll be uploading them every couple of days. See you next time.